"That's ridiculous," declared Sapphira, putting her cup on the table with a deafening click. She folded her arms and looked at her husband sitting across from her. "You can't be serious, Ananias." "But I am," he assured her. "You know how we live. Everything belongs to all of us, so everyone gets what he needs to live on every day. So when anyone sells property or anything else, he gives all the money he gets to the apostles, and that's how the community keeps going." "All the money?" "Yes. But they'll take care of us both for the rest of our lives, you know. I think it's a good bargain." "That part is," Sapphira agreed slowly. "With no children, we'd have a hard time of it in our old age. And living in a community means less work and lots of company. That's good now, and it will be a comfort later on, but give them everything? Suppose things change. Suppose the leadership decides to shift us over to the pay-as-you-go. What would we do? How would we live? Even then, they couldn't just put us out, Sapphira," her husband insisted impatiently. "We're Christians, family. No, we're safe enough. But I was thinking." "Thinking? What? You've thought of something? I knew you would. What is it?" his wife demanded eagerly. She had leaned learned over the years that Ananias always had a backup plan. She had also gotten used to being the one who made the objections, voiced the need for security so that he could rescue them without having to admit he was as frightened of risk as she was. It annoyed her sometimes, but it worked, and she was not one to fix what was not broken. "Well," said Ananias, drawing out the words, "I was thinking we could sell the land as we planned and bring part of the money to Peter, but we could tell him it was all we got. That way, we'd have something to fall back on if things ever went sour." "Of course," said Sapphira. "That's perfect. That's a much better bargain. And it'll work. After all, what would a failed fisherman know about city land prices? And the others, the ones who aren't Galilean yokels, are poor people who wouldn't know a mortgage from a fish wrapper. Ananias, you're a genius." Ananias smiled at her complacently. "I'm glad you agree," he said. The following week, Ananias appeared at the community house early enough to catch Peter before he left to go preaching.